super hot, super hot, super hot.
I remember I sent my coworker out of nowhere. I sent him Jawbreakers with no comment. Because Eddie's his favorite cartoon. It's like my own. And he texted me, why? And then he started sending people on his Snapchat just him going, 25 cents. 25 cents is all it takes to see God.
Welcome back to Lone Night Gaming.
Wait, did any of that get in there?
I started it, and then you started talking about the Jawbreakers, and I was just like,
Oh no.
Should I skip?
The audience got to hear that.
No, leave it in.
Okay.
Leave it in.
But yeah, welcome back. Wasn't that an intro?
Yeah. Shiitake mushrooms. I'm fucked.
You hear the ultimate Ed and Eddie Twin Peaks crossover.
I hit a bullet.
Kevin, shockingly, it's not exactly a simple task to deflect a shotgun, like, scatter with a crowbar.
You know, now that you mention it.
Get the radio.
Oh my god.
They
Come
say
on.
the radio
Come on.
Well,
Ash.
there goes my joke.
Turn the radio on.
I appreciated what you were trying to do there, Tim.
It wasn't gonna work anyway.
They say video killed the
If it was
radio
a TV,
star.
maybe.
What was the fucking thing? Oh yeah, you guys ever seen the Queen musical?
No.
Oh yeah, Bohemian Rhapsody.
No. So there's like a musical that like tours around the country like a rock concert called "We Will Rock You."
Oh.
And then the whole soundtrack is Queen, as you would expect.
Uh-huh.
And I mean, they get all the popular ones, and they get some they have Killer Queen. They get Bicycle. They get some obscure ones like the Flash Gordon theme song. So the whole story of the musical is about, in the future, music is now automatically generated by computers, and no one makes normal music. But there are two rebels, Galileo and Scaramouche, and they must team up with all the rebels, like Brit, Ozzy, and yes, everybody's named after rock, except for the two main characters.
This doesn't sound like a real musical. It sounds like a parody of a musical.
It's a real musical I've seen in high school, and it's glorious. And they get like the fucking rock concert, so you're allowed to sing along. So the whole thing, and like the main villain's the Killer Queen. It's a whole thing. I don't want to cover too much of the story. But anyway, they get through every Queen song, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they end the musical. But they left one song out. And then a text appears on the stage, like through like a fucking projector, and it says, "Oh wait, did you guys want to hear Bohemian Rhapsody? Oh, I guess we can do an encore." So they come back out, and they get the whole crowd in on it to fucking sing Bohemian Rhapsody.
Now, aren't they cheeky?
And then, of course, if you're normal, if you get the guitar solo, you do the Wayne's World headbutt.
Of course.
If you don't, then I mean, you shouldn't even do it.
If you don't do the headbang at that part, are you really even enjoying the song?
Mm-hmm.
I love the fact that Mike Myers hated filming that scene. For that.
Really?
He hated doing the headbutting.
Huh.
He said it hurt his neck way too much.
So I actually have like kind of a weird segue from that.
Yes.
So, for those who don't know, mainly because I've never really talked about it on the few videos I've done on this channel.
Yeah.
I live in Northern Virginia, so growing up, and I'm huge about theme parks. So growing up, my nearest amusement park of any relative scale was King's Dominion.
Hell yeah.
Huh?
Hell yeah.
And so the thing with King's Dominion and a few other parks around the country is they used to be owned by Paramount, like the movie studio. And as such, like, because they saw, hey, Universal's doing this and this is working pretty well, they like tried to theme all of their rides kind of after movies they owned.
Mm.
Yep.
But then they realized, hey, we don't have nearly the like money slash like desire to stay in the theme park industry. So they sold them to Cedar Fair, who are the guys who own like Cedar Point and a shit ton of other regional amusement parks around the country.
Yeah.
And so what happened then is they no longer had a lot of the movie rights that a lot of those rides were named after. So they had to like do this very awkward like retheming of a lot of them. Like there was a Tomb Raider ride that was kind of like a spinny like sort of ride that became, I think they call it the Crypt.
All right, that's pretty cool.
And there was a Italian job coaster where like all the cars were themed to Mini Coopers, but I think it's called the Backlot Stunt Coaster now.
What YouTube channel did we watch that discussed that?
Declassified? Defunct Land?
It wasn't the
Not
Wonderland.
Defunct Land, I don't think did that. They might have done one on Tomb Raider the ride, but not the one at King's Dominion. I think it's the one at King's Island, which was much bigger. It might have been Yesterworld. I don't know.
Yeah, hold on, club music. Brace yourself. I have to warn you guys every time this stage comes on.
Hold on.
It doesn't seem as bad this time.
Yeah, hold on, the dubstep just kicked in.
The bass drum. Hold on.
It's all dubstep, and I don't know if I hate it because it's dubstep.
It's more like techno metal.
VIP pass!
It's like a shittier version of the soundtrack. That's just shittier. I mean,
The fuck? You should be dead, sir.
Oh my god.
That guy should be dead. Do you see the card in his neck?
Yeah.
And that was
Anyway,
also the last guy that could have died.
So, I mean, first off, if you haven't already and you have time to kill, check out those YouTube channels we mentioned, Defunct Land and Yesterworld and like Expedition Theme Park. Those guys are awesome.
yeah.
But then, so anyway, one of these coasters, and I genuinely for the longest time had no idea it even used to be themed to a movie, is an old wooden coaster. It was very rough in the times I knew like about it and rode it, called the Hurler. And do you want to take a guess at what movie the Hurler was themed after?
Wayne's World.
If you're gonna spew into this.
Gives him a tiny little paper cup. Oh, it's one of my favorite bits.
Yeah. So, is the canon story that guy caught it with his teeth even though it's clearly in his neck and he's bleeding out
guess.
slowly?
Maybe he just didn't go that deep.
Yeah.
But,
Look how deep it is.
Yeah.
Although I will say, like I said, the Hurler was very rough in the times like I was like riding it.
Yeah.
And a few years back, it got actually taken down and converted into this like awesome idea called a hybrid coaster, where it's like a wooden coaster frame with steel tracks so it can do inversions and crap.
Oh yeah.
Called Twisted Timbers. I obviously like COVID and everything. I haven't been over to King's Dominion anytime recently, but I want to get over there and try that when I can, and it's safe.
Yeah, dude. Hell fucking yeah. I just gotta say, in recent theme park news, so you know how Six Flags has Fright Fest?
Oh boy.
It's not called Fright Fest anymore.
Oh.
It's called Hollow Fest.
Oh.
That's
lame.
That's an awful name.
Yeah, it's whoever approved that needs to like have a talking to.
Fright Fest is such a perfect name. Like, come on.
And Hollowfest is just bad in general.
I had Kingdom Hearts flashbacks.
Actually, on the topic of Halloween events, Universal decided they were going to cancel Halloween Horror Nights this year, which, you know, it's the safe option to go to. So, it's completely understandable that they did that. However, as time goes on, we start to fully realize what we lost.
Yeah.
And well, no, because well, first off, as a kind of consolation, they opened up the tribute store in the park, which is kind of this like unique gift shop they started doing a few years back for Halloween Horror Nights, where like it's a bunch of different rooms, each themed to like a different like property that's featured in Halloween Horror Nights that year.
Yeah.
It's like really elaborate. But clearly they didn't. I think they plan to reuse some of their house ideas from this year next year because they only opened 2 rooms for the
Yeah.
tribute store.
Well,
One
shit.
that was themed to Jack the Clown, who's the original mascot of Halloween Horror Nights,
Oh,
and
God.
another that was themed to Frankenstein's monster, which obviously is fairly like generic and Universal owns it, so they're not afraid to talk about it.
Yeah, of course.
But recently, like every now and then, merch will be released that was supposed to be part of the Halloween Horror Nights thing this year. And one of the big theories was that there was going to be a Beetlejuice house this year,
Oh, that's so.
yeah.
and they just released some Beetlejuice merchandise, like a face mask.
I love it.
It's like, please, please keep that idea around next year. I know the like licensing is probably a pain in the ass, but please.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't the house from Beetlejuice in Vermont?
I don't know.
I know the movie's set in Vermont. Also, I just want to say, when I first learned of Jack the Clown, senior year of college, man, that was weird considering, you know, my actor Jack,
Hi.
Zippy the Clown, or Mr. Zippy, in our pilot.
Hey there, fellas.
Oh, yeah. Zippy the Clown.
Mr. Zippy.
The clown assassin.
Clown for hire. I love that, like, the first 2 bad guys that I wrote for the show were just sketch characters I didn't know what to do with. And then everything after that, I kind of, like, took it more seriously.
Whenever you refer to him as clown for hire, the thought that goes through my head is, I do birthday parties, magic shows, and assassination.
Oh, yeah.
Basically. Of course, too, our lovely makeup artist, Sarah, also gave you John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah, accidental John Wayne Gacy makeup.
So that happened. That was quite the. It looked fucking. It looked intimidating. I'll give it that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, as intimidating as me in a rainbow wig and suspenders can.
Oh, dude. No one wears suspenders anymore. That makes you the most scary.
Yeah.
You're like,
I forgot to give this back to Wilson. I feel so bad.
yeah.
I still have the like clown gloves, wig, and nose somewhere.
Hell yeah. Fucking. Dude, I love clowns.
I think I also have the like masks for the goons too.
Oh yes, the Molfins.
The Molfins.
Which
yeah.
which one of our actors referred to as the Mouflins.
Muffins.
The mufflins.
I mean, it was a made-up word anyway. More made-up words.
I know. I think we like pitched a joke that we always pronounce it differently each time we bring it up. Like there's no consistency
Yep.
with it.
DJ level.
Party over here. Party over there.
Sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt your conversation, but DJ, this record's so killer.
Those are some durable records.
This record is going on. Is this record actually platinum? I killed
Yeah, I think that
5
was the
people
fastest
with
you've
1
beaten that
record.
level. You just wiped everyone out with a single record.
Oh my god. Beyblade rip. Anyways, back to your loving conversation.
I just remembered in high school this kid in one of my film classes. He made a short back in elementary or middle school or whatever called DJ No More, which is about a famous DJ. And by famous DJ, I meant a 12-year-old kid playing DJ Hero, who gets assassinated by a rival DJ who's trying to make a come up.
Don't tell me this isn't gonna be a Crow ripoff.
No, it's like the mystery of who did it, and like the cops trying to hunt him down.
Okay.
But yeah, it's something. I remember laughing, but I don't think I laughed for the reasons he wanted.
I was so sure you were about to say something along the lines of he comes back to life to avenge his death.
I don't think so. I do know that the same two kids play all of the characters.
Yep.
So
I mean,
like,
because that would literally be the plot of The Crow, just with a different genre.
basically.
So,
Oh god, the Crow's so good though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It turns out the grenade mod hack isn't as good as I thought it was.
You keep getting hit with your own shrapnel, don't you?
Yeah. But I like it. I like explodey things.
I remember I was like watching something about the Crow, and I remembered like randomly pick for Neo for the Matrix. And honestly, rewatching, like looking at like pictures of him in the Crow, I'm like, okay, now I know. Because not only was he a slight martial art expert, he also looks awesome in a black leather trench coat and all black clothing.
I mean, which is the prerequisite for being in the Matrix.
Yeah. Well, that and also being a cowboy on a children's show. We'll never forget Lawrence Fishburne, and I don't think he regrets it. So,
If you ever need more of a proof that Adult Swim pandered very much to stoners, despite any excuse they give, Pee-wee's Playhouse aired on Adult Swim in the middle of the night.
who doesn't love Pee Wee Herman to some extent?
Yeah, no, I'm not denying it.
What?
Because you got enough kills with fish, you got Free Willy.
I think it's also because I opened the aquarium. I just killed the guy in front of me, punched the aquarium to the left, and I freed Willy, apparently.
I just realized I've never seen Free Willy.
Oh, really?
No.
Well, it's
I'm
not the
even
movie you
pretending
think
it's
it
a
is.
fantastic movie. It's just one of those movies everyone's seen, so I'm surprised by that.
I know. There's a lot of movies that I haven't seen that everybody has, and I'm like, why am I like this? I haven't seen Free Willy, but I have seen Range 15, which
Yep.
is not a good movie.
Oh, well then.
Or what else is there? It's trash.
So, I found a syringe in the
You
bathroom.
threw a heroin needle into that guy's eye.
It's a bit much.
This is illegal, you know.
Yes.
Why was there a gun in that urinal?
Look,
Don't worry about that.
one of the levels is called Yakuza. I have not gone to question that yet.
I mean, it's the Yakuza. I think you played that level before where we found that one katana on a special stand.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. How are those Yakuza games, by the way?
Drugs
never
are
played
bad
them.
for you. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I had to say something for that last kill.
I
So
guess
look.
I guess I shot them up, but he just shot up. There you go.
We're getting to late Nightmare on Elm Street's Freddy one-liners quality here.
Now you're playing with power.
Don't
Exactly.
Power Glove.
You kn- Okay. What's this thing?
Another hack?
Yeah. Super throw. Hell yeah.
Throwing is much more powerful. Combined with grenade hack.
This is the path for me.
It's crazy to think that
Heavy bottles.
I can think of a select few couple of movies where Robert Englund, Kane Hodder, and Tony Todd were together, but none of them were ever together as their famous characters.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's licensing issues. You can get the actors easy enough, but getting the characters is a different matter.
Yeah.
And B, it would feel a little too on the. I think it's more fun to try to just have the knowledge that who these guys are.
Yeah, because there's the Wishmaster. First Wishmaster had all three of them.
Yep.
I know
Oh.
Hatchet 1 and Hatchet 2.
Jesus.
That's what
Wait,
it meant
Happy
by
Death Day and
bouncy
1 and 2
shurikens.
happened?
No. Hatchet and Hatchet 2.
Oh, Hatchet and Hatchet. That makes much more sense.
Yeah, no.
I'm like, I watched Happy Death Day. I don't remember those three in it.
I'll say this: the Hatchet movies are quality slasher films.
Sensory Birth.
Why did I choose that one?
Uh,
I
okay.
Alright.
I think it's Hatchet 3 where Victor Crowley fights the police force, and the lead cop is the Jason actor from the Friday the 13th remake.
Oh, this is weird.
This is creepy. This is ominous.
One
Oh,
step.
cool. It takes me back to this thing.
Is this PC?
Yeah, I noticed it doing that.
Am I going back to kill myself again? Or
Maybe.
the next guy
This
who
looks like
was
that
me?
place, but it's starting to.
I'm
like,
multiple
it's starting
people.
to
It's
tessellate
very
and like
weird.
fall apart.
Here's
Yep,
a life
cool.
hack. Kill yourself.
Oh, there's two
Yep,
bodies
There's
now.
2 bodies now. Oh, all for nothing. Kill yourself.
Wow, everyone really
Do
likes
it.
this computer.
Yeah, your computer's gone too. You're just getting more and more wired in.
I am. Am I becoming Brainiac?
All for one.
I mean, more like you're being turned into a meat puppet.
I mean, I'm technically just a consciousness being sent through 1 meat puppet, 2 meat puppet, 4 meat puppet.
And there we are.
Super hot.
Ah.
Super.
I just gotta say,
Oh.
I have been watching a lot of My Hero, and woof, what a show!
Oh yeah, I love it.
Fucking, I love the episode where they're doing the training, and All Might's playing a bad guy.
Oh yeah.
And I just love how in character he gets with it. Like he's not doing a good job, but he's just loving every second of it.
No, it's a fun show.
Ugh.
Oh, I found the dungeon exit.
I need more animes that are total downers to watch.
I don't know, I found this cheery one called The Promised Neverland. Sounds like Peter Pan.
What's it about?
Oh, you actually do. Oh,
No.
You
watch
don't
it.
know.
Watch it.
Okay, I'll watch it. This is like the time my buddy told me to check out this one anime, and I started watching it, and it's like about like a bunch of schoolgirls with really high pitched voices. I'm like, dude, I'm not sitting through this. This is grating my ears.
Wait,
then-
what was?
Oh
I don't
god, I
know.
think I know the anime
So-
you're talking about, but like, I don't know the name of it.
I mean, that's a very vague description, but my friend kept telling me like just sit through it. The first episode will tell you exactly what kind of show it is. Dude, I'm not saying.
Wait, I'm gonna send something in the chat. You just say yes or no.
Okay. Okay. Yep, that's
Yep.
the one.
I know exactly what it is.
I remember. I was like, buddy, I'm not sitting for this. And my friend
It's
told
like
me
no,
what
no,
it
no,
was.
no, 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 no.
I was like, tell me what the plot is. And my friend's like, it's this. I was like, well, shit. Oh, that's so cool.
No, I went through the same thing where someone tricked me into watching the first episode all the way through.
It's like, what's that game that everyone likes?
Oh, Doki Doki.
Yeah, that one. I just love. Someone did a remix of like the main theme of that with "Teach Me How to Dougie." Teach Me How to Doki.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm guaranteeing it's called Teach Me How to Doki.
And then one of the animators that's worked with Scott the Woz did a very quick animation for it, and it was cute. I liked it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No, there's definitely a certain subgenre of anime out there where they just enjoy like fucking your expectations.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, I love media like that sometimes. I feel like with animators, it's much better track record.
Yeah.
God. You gotta save me. I can't do it, Frank. I love anime too much. Anime's my life.
Oh my god.
Filthy Frank, anime hunter.
That's another thing we do a lot at work is quote Filthy Frank. We really shouldn't do that.
I mean, I'm sure there's like shit tons of videos talking about how like, I mean, Quentin Reviews did a good video talking about how Filthy Frank's image became construed by people who took his message at face value.
Oh yeah, no. But what was it?
I mean, the Harlem Shake is the epitome of that, without a doubt.
Oh yeah. I mean, that was definitely my first introduction. But I mean, I'm sure it's still a lot of people too. But
It's just such a weird phenomenon where he created this thing as a total shitpost, not to be taken seriously or enjoyed by anyone other than himself. And then for some reason, mass media latched onto it.
I mean, it got to the point where Jimmy Fallon played Pink Guy's song on the show. That was a bad idea.
Do you remember that thing? I think it was it was a few months ago, probably, even though it feels like a year ago, where all the fucking Joji fans found out who Filthy Frank is.
Oh yeah. Ooh, they caught on. That was
It's
a mistake.
It was hilarious. You didn't know this?
We
Yeah.
all knew this. all these people who stan Joji found out that not too long ago he made a video where him and a bald naked man covered in chocolate were in a bathtub drowning each other.
There's no way to describe a Filthy Frank video without sounding really fucked up.
No. I will say, I told my coworker listens to Joji, and he watched a few Frank videos, listen to Pink Season. So,
Yeah.
he threw on Nickelodeon Girls, and he walked away. And he came back to me a minute later and said, "Fuck you."
Oh boy.
Then I told him to listen to Dora the Explorer, and I left it at that. That is definitely the worst of the songs in terms of content.
Okay, not to stop the conversation. How long have we been going?
I don't know. I got explosions.
Yay. Kevin, check the time.
Jesus.
No, we're definitely over an episode.
Alright, that's cool.
Next time, Lone Night Gaming, almost 27 minutes. That's fine.
That's not so bad.
Night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night. Did we start recording?